This is some live trading here, and the commentary comes in at about 2 minutes. Okay, so been trying to work with this 50-tick line break chart and trading really well today. There's been several days it traded well. I only turned on shorts after this losing trade, and it made a top here. I had it on longs only, and it had made an equity high of about 475 or so. And since I put it on shorts, because I noticed that the market was looking kind of toppy, and this is a 3-minute chart I was looking at. This was a pretty long run, so I turned it on shorts right about here. And there was just a loser, but at the equity high of 848, I was going to say I should turn it off, right now. If you're trading a combine, I believe you really have to limit your profit goals to, say, 500 a day with 1 or 2 contracts. I mean, there's days where you're going to do much more than that. And but for this to do an equity high of 875, it's still at 635 here, and unfortunately it missed this short. It didn't get filled for some reason. Probably just didn't get filled on its limit order. That's a shame. But yeah, this is really promising. It just requires, with a little bit of study, you could really tweak the money management. The only drawback to this is the number of trades, which will be higher commissions. But even right here, if you had a goal of, say, $500 or $600, it wouldn't be that bad at all. But if you let it trade, like I have a goal here of, I think, the goal on this is 1,500, so I'm just letting it trade, and it can go that high if you let it trade. There may be a lot of trades. This also trades really well in the micros. So here in the micros, this 50 tick did sensational, and I had it on longs only. So it did 821 today, and I have a goal of 850. So I don't have the trades turned on. I'm going to try to get that. I might I might lose the strategy here if I try to change this. I'm going to try. Yeah, I think it's going to refresh the data here. It's loading the data, so I'm going to lose the equity graph, but before it does that, you might be able to get a look at the whole equity graph. Yeah, there it goes. So I turned off the strategy here at this trade because it achieved $915. So I just did that because I wanted to make a point that this 50-tick line break is capable of really good profits, and it can trade in both directions, because at 50 ticks, as opposed to like a 1 minute line break, you don't have these big retracements. They're the Nasdaq is so volatile, you're able to catch these smaller swings and make a lot of winning trades, and the losers are small. The money management in this is really what makes it happen, and this could probably be improved. The first target is 25 ticks, which is on 2 contracts. That is $200. So if I had just both contracts set at 25 ticks, each trade would be $200. But instead, I'm trailing by the volatility stop, which is these little hash marks right here. And the second target's 100 ticks to let it be a runner. If you ever get a spike, you might hit it. But at 37 ticks, I'm trailing by bars, and you can see that the bars get pretty small. And so it really tightens up the stop. Now, if I wanted to get a longer, more profit out of this, I could raise this to, say, 45 ticks or 50 ticks. I might do better. But the money management is pretty sound. At 40 ticks, I'm trailing by 10% of the profit. That's why it got so tight. So perhaps it gets really tight at 40 ticks. So on this one, I should probably raise this to maybe 10% is 4 ticks. So I should probably just make this false, maybe. I'll try something different. But this is pretty promising, and I wouldn't call it a scalping system because each trade is a couple of $100. So I wouldn't say it's scalping. It's very short-term trading. It's day trading is what it is. So really interesting on this 50-tick line break. I really like it, but I haven't tested it for many, many days. But in the Nasdaq, trading at 13,000, the swings are tradable, and there's no way you could do this manually. You need automation to effectively trade something like this, and you also do want to try to pick a direction, even though it's capable of trading both directions. If you can call when the trend switches, then more power to you. But like right now, I just happened to put it on longs here. If I would have left it, I would have had another really nice winner here. But I just wanted to make a point, and I halted it at 915 profit, and there's not that many trades for the day, so the commissions might be $100 in with all these trades, maybe less. I don't know. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.